Hello from the Crystal Coast. This is Pastor Kevin encouraging you to run with endurance the race that God has set before you. It's Tuesday, February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm currently reading through the book of Numbers in the Bible. Doesn't seem like that great a fit for a day like this, but I was thinking about on this day the things that are at the center of our lives, that are the most important to us. If you were a part of our worship gatherings this past Sunday, you know that my wife and kids and now my grandkids, they are very important to me for good reason. But are they at the center of my life? And are they even supposed to be at the center of my life? In Numbers chapter 2, the Lord's talking to Moses and Aaron, and he's basically giving them instructions for how they are to set up camp when they stop. He says, "The people of Israel shall camp each by his own standard with the banners of their father's house. They shall camp facing the tent of meeting on every side." Which basically means this tent of meeting, this structure that God had given them instructions to build, where his presence would dwell, and they would come and bring their offerings to him. They would gather and worship him, that it would be at the very center of their lives as a people and as a nation. And the point was that God was supposed to be at the very center of their lives, of everything they did. They could even look at the way they set up camp and come to that conclusion. God's at the very core of who we are. And so I wondered, how do we make sure that God is at the center of our lives today? Because we don't have a tent of meeting like they had back in Moses' day. Well, just a couple of notes of encouragement to you. First, when it comes to our thinking, we set our minds on the things of God. We set our mind on the things that honor God. When it comes to our decisions, we ask God for wisdom. We don't lean on our own understanding. We acknowledge him, even in how we make our decisions. And then when it comes to our actions, we do everything for the glory of God, to promote his greatness before others. So my prayer for us today is that more and more our lives would reflect the character of Jesus, that he would indeed be at the very center of our lives. Let me encourage you today. Enjoy the journey that God has you on for his glory. And I'll see you Thursday.